Guys, I'm pretty surprised to be hearing this. Usually Nintendo likes to give their old generations a couple of years to kind of die peacefully. However, the Wii U will not be getting that treatment. Reggie Fils-Aimé has confirmed that from a first-party standpoint, from Nintendo's standpoint, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will officially be the last game that comes from the company on the Wii U. Could you possibly be getting some third-party ports? Yes. You'll probably get a Just Dance game next year. You'll probably get some type of weird game, some weird third-party indie game. But other than that, guys, Nintendo is done with the console. The Wii U will die abruptly on March 3rd. Not slowly like the Wii or the Nintendo DS or the GameCube or anything like that. This will abruptly end on March 3rd, 2017, and that will be the end. There's no coming back after that, guys. So yeah, you want to continue playing Nintendo home console games, it looks like you have to buy the Nintendo Switch, guys. That's what it looks like here. I do believe the Switch will be more successful than the Wii U. However, I don't know how much more successful. Nintendo is still making a lot of mistakes here. First of all, the launch window does not look too bright. There's very few games coming out of launch. The reason why I did in fact pre-order Breath of the Wild, and I don't want to be considered a hypocrite, is that the Breath of the Wild looks fantastic, guys. The first Zelda game ever to have voice acting, the first true open world Zelda game. I mean, there's so many things to like about this game. I had to pre-order the console. I also have a YouTube channel here, and I do want this channel to grow. If I show you guys day one coverage, if I live stream the game, the console, I do think that's going to help me out, so I am looking at it from that perspective too. It's not just because I want to play the game, I also want to improve my channel too, and I do think that will help. So those are two major things, guys. But yeah, I mean, it's very unfortunate to hear this news, but back to the Switchers. That was the first issue, launch games. Number two, the specs of this console. I don't know how strong it's going to be, but it's going to be weaker than PS4 and Xbox One. And I wish that wasn't the case. I wish Nintendo could figure out how to get high quality specs at an affordable price. That's the problem. Nintendo won't lose money on their consoles. So they have to actually price it according to profit. But if they make it too high, nobody's going to buy it. But at the same time, are you sure, guys? Are you sure nobody's going to buy it? Look at the PS4. Look how well it's doing. Are you sure nobody's going to buy it at a higher price tag or better specs? Who makes this up? Who made that up? I don't think that's true at all. I think if you put high quality specs and make it a high quality price, right? But it's just as powerful as the PS4. People will spend that type of money. I would spend that type of money. I don't understand why people think it has to be cheaper. Yes, it has to be cheaper if the specs are weaker. Which it is weaker, which is why the specs are worse. But if they're going to charge more, but give us better specs, I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. I would spend $400 right now if they had PS4 specs. I'm just saying. Anyway, back to some of the specs. The launch windows, and also the controls and the controller peripheral pricing. The Pro controller costs $70. The Joy-Cons cost like $70 or something. Man, there's some major issues with the console, man. Hopefully somebody makes a Wii U Pro controller adapter, because that the Wii U Pro controller, I have it right here. Where is it? This is the best hardcore controller Nintendo's ever made. Give us an adapter, please. I'm not gonna spend $70, but I will spend $10 on an adapter for this controller. You've already made a great controller, Nintendo. I don't need another one. Just for the information, I'll definitely buy a third-party peripheral there. So overall, guys, yeah, I mean, there's some big challenges coming up for the Switch. However, there's no going back on March 3rd when Nintendo kills off the Wii U for obvious reasons, guys. So one thing before we end the video, if you want to support the channel, I have a couple pre-order links down below. If you use that link and buy the games, you help me out. I also have something called the Support Pivos Amazon link. It takes you to the home page of Amazon, and anything you buy supports me. So consider doing that if you want to see this channel succeed, because I do need your support. There's no donations or anything like that, but that's how you can support me. So yeah, consider, if you have any big purchases coming up on Amazon, just use my link and buy it. It really does support me. Unfortunately, ad revenue is not very good anymore on YouTube, so I have to try to diversify, So that's what's up with me. Overall, I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support me, consider doing the things I just mentioned. Thank you and bye.